I like those moments, when you're in a crowded room and everyone's talking, and then all of a sudden, all the conversation, just all of it completely dies.
Laura wore deep, brown, all-encompassing sunglasses. They usually signaled that she had arrived to class hungover. That day, however, she was excruciatingly sober, the sort of sobriety that babies feel as they first come out of the womb.
Women were designed to be sexually submissive. In fundamental Christian doctrine, if a man raped a woman, they were married.
I had to catch up with Laura after the class had ended, and even once she acknowledged me, she never stopped walking until we were at her door. I asked what happened as we entered her room, before I had time to process the state of things. Everything was a wreck. Notebooks and sketch pads fallen off of shelves, her laptop blinking in synchronized disorder as it laid open and discarded, its battery dying. I nestled my foot within a small heap of her clothes, upturning one black t-shirt which read, "Better dead than ugly."
They say that men don't control sex. They say that women control sex. And the first time I heard that, I thought it was bullshit. Because fucking women don't control sex. Men control sex. A man can have sex whenever he wants. He just has to take it.
She faced away from me. I could see the hem of her black underwear below her pants. Then she turned, hiding it from my view until she crawled over to me, hugged my leg, rested, and I could see it again. I had once heard that if you wore black underwear, it was out of a desire for other people to see it. She played with another black t-shirt. It said, "I may be unhappy, but at least I'm thin."
So, Eve gets made, and the first thing Adam does is he has sex with her. In order for him and God to make sure that she's okay, he fucks her.
We stayed in that position for a while, ignoring dinner, ignoring her phone ringing, until she took it upon herself to unplug it from the wall. We knew we would never marry, never have children, never make a family. We were fully aware that after graduation, the next great event in both of our lives would be death. I looked over to my right hand and saw that I was clenching a t-shirt. When I let it go, I saw that it read, "Beauty fades. Inner beauty was never there to begin with."
It's utterly, utterly human, and it pervades our mind every second of the day. At least for men.
Hunched over at the dining hall table, rolling an apple underneath my middle finger, finishing a quarter of toast, I admired the concave of my own stomach as I found out what a bizarre feeling it is to know that your girlfriend has been raped and to have no idea who did it. Just someone dressed in all black as she was walking out of a party that you were too drunk to get out of bed for. Just someone with a penis.
It's said to happen in Rome. The son of the king raped a noblewoman who was named Lucretia, and in order to make her ordeal known, she announced it and killed herself publicly, which led to an uprising. It was popularized in a few poems, Shakespeare, there was an opera about it.
It seems like all Laura and I do is postpone the inevitable by having sex. Laura likes to hurt herself. The first time we went out, she took off her shirt in my car and pushed my cigarette lighter into her nipples. Laura likes me to pretend that I'm raping her. Laura likes to be leashed and whipped and cut. She likes to be degraded. She likes to wake up with scars.
It seems like men would do anything for sex, like lie about who they are, like lie about the fundamentals of who they are. It's like par for the course, and it's just like lie to their friends, ditch their friends, lie to your face. It's just so weird because it seems like that behavior only applies to a junkie, to an addiction. But it's just a natural part of being a male.
Everyone's so numb. It takes a lot to wake people up, just to feel anything.
Laura once put a cookie sheet in the oven at 400 degrees, then lie down on top of it and masturbated in front of me for 2 hours. By the end, I was so aroused that I spent the rest of the night licking the blood from her blisters.
I'm pretty certain I've taken all the precautions I need to take. I'm still just nervous because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna see. I don't know if I've prepared myself enough for this. I'm taking the brew is called. It's used by Indians in the Peruvian Amazon as sort of spirit medicine. So then I figured out how to get everything that I needed, and I said, "This is time. This needs to happen now."
Why does it need to happen?
So I don't know how much longer I can live with myself without knowing that there's something greater out there, that there's something else, that this fucked up existence is it, because I've had enough of this, and this can't be all there is. I've basically the biggest risk comes from the other part of the brew is which basically it doesn't allow you to process certain chemicals correctly in your intestinal system, specifically tryptophan, which is the thing that's in turkey and pretty much every other meat, and triazamine. And if the if you have enough of that stuff in your bloodstream, then you'll go into you'll either go in anaphylactic shock or you'll have a hypertensive crisis. But I haven't eaten anything in about nearing 34 hours now. I haven't eaten anything. This has been described as being like the operating system of the human body. So I got to thinking, if we can see the operating system, and we're meant to see it, I think, because it's designed, can be processed in the brain. I don't know what the gland is called, it's got a name as long as my arm, but we're designed, to process it. So if maybe we're supposed to see it, and maybe we can change it. We can actually rearrange ourselves at the informational level, completely change everything that we are. Maybe we can change more. One of the names it has in the Peruvian Amazon is the good medicine, and I think I could use that right about now. Oh God. Hand me my kettle, I need some water. If I find some secret, or some greater understanding of the world, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. What do you do if you learn something like that? I don't know, but I read about people that take this, and people with severe depression, and when they come out of it, it's gone, just gone. Oh God, it's coming. But we're about to hit the half-hour mark, and I don't see anything. Wouldn't that be weird if I just turned out to be like this one person in a million that just doesn't react to hallucinogenic substances? Wouldn't that be fucked up? I had no, it doesn't feel like I'm hallucinating. I don't think I'm hallucinating. When I close my eyes, there's sort of like all I've done is vomited out everything that I made. And did I screw up a recipe? Did I get a bad recipe? Did I think that the that I got wasn't as pure as I thought it was? And what does this reflect on? I mean, the past couple weeks I've been putting so much into this experience that this experience was going to change my life completely. But nothing's happened. I vomited. I have a headache. I feel kind of tired. Part of me isn't surprised either. Something else good that could have happened to me that didn't. Well, fuck you from whatever's controlling everything.
It's because they're told that waiting for them in heaven are 72 virgins. And for those terrorists, that's a great thing to look forward to. For those virgins, heaven isn't quite what they expected, is it?
لكنها لا تبكي على استشهاد ابنها لأنها تؤمن أنه صعد إلى عالم أفضل أولا وترك ذكرى وترك نجمة فخار عليه. هي المدرسة التي تؤدي الأبناء وترسلهم إلى الشهادة للدفاع عن الوطن وهذه الثقافة حقيقة موجودة لدى الجميع.
Yeah. Is that what you want to see?